with you. Yeah, baby, you give me my baby jams. Ay, hello. Music out. Somebody, somebody. But I guess I'll play some music. You want some music? See what I got.
Powered by Riverside.
At least I thought I was. But I wasn't. Don't 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 make me feel like I ain't beautiful. Like I'm not. But I was. When I first, you know how I be when you grow up and you have to find your first apartment. And when I went for my first apartment, I had to find it because I stayed in the projects in Chicago. But my cousin Nancy, she been there from teenage little kid age. And so my first apartment, she told me, son, you need to go over there, your number came. Cause they go by numbers. They used to, I don't know what they do now. And I went over there. They told me, said, we get an apartment, but you got to come with some money. It wasn't that much. It was a little. So she told me that I went back over to my cousin's house. Only like, his leads, and this might get deleted. I was geek, but it was my first apartment, but I had no money. And mind you, I had my kids at the time. I pregnant with two. I had two, and that was it. I wasn't pregnant yet. So so I told her, she showed me what to do. And I got the money, took it over there, and then they took me to show me the apartment. So it was tripped out because she showed me this one apartment. And I looking, I'm like, you clean it up, you take off positive, whatever. I'll do it. Gave me kids, cleaned out, threw stuff away, kept what I could keep. you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, we moved in there. That was my first apartment. I think it was 508. Yeah, but it was stripped out though, you know. But you know, it just amazed me how life go by on me. Cause I remember when I was just young, and, and I could walk and stuff. And, you know, I had stroke and things become different. But yeah, this was my first party. My kids, when I showed them our apartment, yeah, mm, your apartment, and they was happy. They had their own room. And so showed the outside, get stuff together. Cause I always been the type person. Um, I had nice place, food, and I made sure they was clean. So that was most important to me that my children were clean. I wasn't worried about myself. I wasn't worried about myself. I was worried about them. So yeah, it used to be a fun time back in the day. And you know, you think about, cause I grew up in when I born, it was in the 70s. Yeah, cause I was born in 79. And I'm talking about when I was teenage age, it was like the 80s and 90s was my year. Then right after that, I had babies. And my first baby, you know, 18, 17, 17, one of them. And then after that, listen, you get tired of your baby daddy kicking you out when you go back with their girlfriend. But at the time, I didn't know that this girl was already in the picture somewhere. I guess, cause she told me, I was like, I remember she told me, she said, me and him been together a long time. We got married in 95. I said, damn, I had my baby in 94. He said, after sex, he can live with me. But we need to talk. We didn't know that. This is what, I was good enough for him. I just had to face the fact that I wasn't, you know. He just wanted me around when something was wrong. But that's okay. You know, my baby day was fine. I get that much to him. And he had it going on. But, you know, I always been an ugly girl. I don't, I don't care no more. But, how was that? Damn, what the always been ugly girl. You either accept yourself or you are. Don't let people get you money. Cause see, that be the problem. People take that thing with yourself and abuse it. But you let them know, like, nah. If you know who you is, mm-mm. I'd be like, yeah, I might be ugly, but you're best thing. So no. So don't even try to come to me with that mess. Yeah, I did. I had a stroke in 2021. Yeah. sitting there for a little while, and God said, "Get up!" Woke up, had tube in my throat. I pulled it out. My daughter was like, "What's wrong with you?" She was like, she looked at me and said, "You straight?" I said, "I ain't saying it, because I couldn't talk." I said, I said, but I shook my head. Yeah, I got it. And he said, "No, dude, no. See what can it do for her?" And it did. Yep, I went to therapy. I had to go back to the doctor. I had YouTube. Um, they said to see I was doing. And y'all go find it. Took me off of it. I remember the first day I ate food, because I'd been without food for a long time. And when I finally ate some food, I was like, "Yeah, go get, yeah." I couldn't talk really that good, but I said what I said. So we went to McDonald's, got double sandwich fries, and uh, uh, a pate. That's what it's called. And I ate it. I like, I couldn't taste nothing. You hear me? My taste bud didn't come back in till like a month later. I mean, everything I ate was so bland. I couldn't, I couldn't do it. And then you know what's so crazy? I didn't go home. I stayed at my daughter's house. And then I decided to go home after all that. And I waited for her to get everything up, and I went home. Because I had missed my house. But let me tell y'all what happened. I went home, got home. The person that we been from, I guess he didn't have faith in us. I don't understand how he didn't. Because this to me, I've been with you for 7 years. 7 years, I never missed rent. Never. Have I told, I can't pay it, never. And I guess he feel like that. He couldn't do it or whatever. So we had to find somewhere to go. 7 years in the house. So my husband found another house. We moved in. We was in there for a while. We found out the landlord wasn't the landlord. We had to leave that one. We got our shit together. Oh God. Now my daughter, my oldest daughter got her place. My youngest and middle daughter stayed with her for a while. And I stayed with my mother-in-law and grandmother-in-law. Yes, that was they not thankful. They great. If it wasn't giving me the opportunity, I would be lost. We would be lost. And so I stayed with them, and then we looking for place, and we couldn't find none, I'll tell you. And then tell you, we was right, we drove past the traders. I'm like, he like, I don't know. So he just came back around. So I'm like, well, go ahead and try it out, see what happens. And then we came up in here, and the lady was like, well, we gotta try this. But it won't be ready until, so and so. And she drove to there. Well, she told us to meet her, and we met in front of. I looked at it. I got the video, the actual video of the house the first day we saw. No lie, I kept it. Um, and we filled out page, gave to her, and she said us when they do check checks and do all this stuff, she'll let us know. So weeks went by, we ended up coming. Then she called him, my husband.